Hi everyone, this is Farah, your interviewer, and I have here with me Miss Evelyn. Welcome. Please do us the honors of introducing yourself and your organization.
Hi, Howard. Thank you for the interview, the invitation. It's nice meeting you and having my time here. I'm Eve from Indonesia. I actually a CEO and co-founder of Grow Indonesia Consulting. It's a creative consulting based in Indonesia. So it's a bit different from an agency. People might think that we are an advertising agency, but it's not that per se, because we see in Indonesia there's so many new business coming up, like startups, and then some millennials and now Gen Z are very ambitious and aspirative, right? And then they create a new line of business, a new sectors, a new industry. So we see an opportunity that let's help them with our expertise in marketing and business consultancy, so that they can have an effective marketing plan and then get the maximum result. So there's creative consulting for Grow in Asia.
That's incredible. Congratulations for winning your award. It must feel great. How does it feel to get recognition for your accomplishments?
It feels, as you said, great, but sometimes it's unexpected, because I never aim for something like that, but turns out being recognized by the industry means a lot to me, and it sparks a little bit more ambition and fire to my team. By the way, I have the best team. They are very ambitious and have an entrepreneur mindset. So with this kind of recognition, it leads them more, because they know that if they doing something great, they sure that someone will recognize it and eventually create an impact. So that's the feeling.
I'm sure it's incredible it's very motivating to get recognition for the simplest things that you do. How would you say your company, Grow in Asia, is different from other consulting agencies in Indonesia?
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we are actually basing our approach in business and result and performance. So it's a quite we use data driven marketing. We might say data driven marketing because we base everything on the data, and then we come up with the recommendation. So we don't segmentize our service as we only do the digital, or we only do the TV campaign, or maybe like creative campaign. No, we look in a helicopter point of view for the business to grow. So we usually tell ourselves we are a growth hacker team. So, for example, if a startup, maybe or a company that already established but wants to transform their business, we will see into the organization and the business. Nature of the business operation, and so on. We see if this something that we can help on the communication level, advertising level, or is there something we can um, look forward to. For example, or maybe the operation or the way of working inside the company is not working well because the market is turning into like more digitalized, but your company is still traditional. Hence, we will do like, for example, auditing for the company. Okay, how does this work? I think the product is too traditional. I think you have to innovate a bit to make sure you're are competitive in the market. And it's not only about the communication. Sometimes it's about the people and the resource. And so there's Grow in Asia. We actually want to develop a great brand, a great communication, but as well as great individuals that can like striving and innovate.
And market exactly do you offer your services to?
At the moment, we are focusing on Asia, like Grow in Asia. But actually, Grow in Asia is a part of a bigger independent group, advertising network called STEP. STEP is STEB, stronger than ever before. That's our motto. So we have a branch in Jakarta, Bali for Indonesia, and then Singapore, and then Berlin as well. So we are offering our service in global network. We also do like, for example, like consultation like that, business consulting, and we also do create some product like, for example, website, application, basically a problem solver for everyday's challenge.
Perfect. So you've received leadership awards. What would you say is your wish for the future generation or the upcoming talents in the industry?
Hmm, interesting question. Basically, I see it from my point of view. For example, I'm coming born and raised in from Indonesia, and I see Indonesia has a lot of good talent. So I see from my point of view, in terms of talent for the future generation, I think they have to be like brave and confident to take the risk. But in order to do so, you have to like fulfill yourself with a lot of knowledge and full of passion. It's not about finding your passion, but looking into something that you can enjoy every day with the ups and downs, and um, accept it as it is, because life is full up and down. And then after that, if you find the enjoyment within your daily job, you'll have your curiosity naturally growing, and then you can like innovate the things that you think this can be better. So my like advice to the future generation is like, don't stop to be a curious person, brave enough to take risks and be confident, because for Indonesia itself, they have a great talent, great minds, but sometimes they are too scared to speak up. And that's actually how Grow Indonesia also wants to empower our talent, our team within our talent, with the entrepreneur mindset and so on. Because with that, you will be brave enough like to speak up, and then just to share what's on your mind, and then at the end of the day, you can learn from others' perspective, and then like chit chat, brainstorm, think tank, right, enrich yourself.
That's amazing. I mean, as they say, knowledge is power, and I think that supporting the youth is a very inspiring thing to do because at the end of the day, they are in charge of the future. So, this I just like to ask you about the conference experience so far. Were you able to network with a lot of people and learn something new today?
Yeah, sure. Because I actually don't have an expectation about today's event at first, because I didn't prepare like researching so much. But there's that I find a great network here, and then I see there's some people from advertising, from real estate, from law, from education. Even during the lunchtime, we bond and talk about the other market. I think it's again enrich the perspective, knowing about the other side of the world, other side of the business, and it's an enlightening experience for me.
I'm glad you're enjoying your time so far. If anyone would like to reach you or reach your company, where can they find you?
Actually, for instance, you can find my LinkedIn at Eveline Anastasia. Maybe if there's a subtitle here, no. Well, and then or just type Grow in Asia Creative Consulting, so it will pop up on the web, on the Google search at least.
Perfect.